Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what I'm going to be offering you today. Not offering, showing you. This is not a sale. Two for dollar, three for dollar. No, 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 not here. This is not an auction. And believe me, these cars do not cost $1. This is not a Hot Wheels. All right. If you like those cars from Eastern Europe from back in the days, back in the 70s, when they were a lot more simple models, they were owned by the country where they were being built. And they were just, a car for an everyday family. If you like those type of cars that quite, you know, were popular in some parts of the world, and they made the brand their first million models of that brand sold. Let's get to the point because I'm making it this more complicated than what it is. What I have for you right now, it's a 143 scale, 1974 Skoda 100L. Now, let me clarify what did I try to say before this model brought the brand to its first million vehicles sold from the same model. What I meant by that is this is the first Skoda that was able, in their period of time sold, were more than a million models were produced. To be exact, 1,079,708 models were produced. And just so you know, this model was built between 1969 to 1977. So, for being an Eastern European brand, it's a big achievement. I'm not gonna lie. To me, I think it's a car that did pretty well numbers. Why? Because not every part of the world this car was being sold. Obviously, I'm sure in Eastern Europe, maybe in other parts of Europe altogether. But beyond that, I'm not really familiar how far these 70 Skodas went into the world. Just so you know, this car was only built as a four-door sedan. It was considered a small family car. Uh, Engine, very small, nothing major, 988 cc's, four cylinder, but they only came in on the manual transmission. So if you were looking for automatics, not with this one. It had a four-speed manual transmission. Especially back in the 70s, it was hard to find these cars as a basically as a how you call it automatic. They made different models. They had the 100, the 100L, which is the one that we're looking at right now. It says here 110 SLS. So these models, they had the 100, they had a 110, they had a 120, they had a 130. There's a few different models of it. It says here, just so you know, it says here the Skoda 100 and the Skoda 110 were two variations of a rear engine, rear wheel drive compact car produced by Skoda. If they were the successors for the Skoda 1000 MB and the Skoda 100 or 1100 MB. And like I said, the total amount of cars sold in the 8 years. It is the first Skoda that exceeded a million in production figures. And check this out. It says the Skoda 110R Coupe was styled similarly to the Porsche of the time, but with a much lower price and performance. I'm sure the performance did not reach their numbers, but not even by far, by any means. But obviously, you're only paying a fraction of what you pay for the Porsche. This says the sporty 120S and the 130 RS. They're only produced in small numbers. Those sections of this, because they had a coupe, they had the regular sedan, the one that we're looking at right now. All right, everyone. I'm gonna let it go around. Oh, before I forget, there's a diecast, if you haven't noticed, it is made by IXO. All right, after, just in case you question what's the white stuff under the base, it's basically I got something just to make it line up properly in the video because I cannot stand IXO's base. I hate those slanted base for the video. It's terrible. I don't like. I used to back in the old days when I started doing these videos. I used to film them slanted, and now I'm like, why did I ever do that? I should have looked because I don't want you don't need to twist your head. You don't want to tilt your head to watch the video properly. You want to watch it, you know, the same way you watching it, with a face straight head, not tilted and then get a neck pain on me. All right, everyone, I'm gonna let it go around a few times and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone. You know, what do you guys think about this car? Do you like it? Was it a car that you like to see when you were much younger, maybe back in the 70s, or even though you may not have been even born in the 70s? Like example, myself, I have an eye for these cars. I love them. I find them attractive. But you know my story. I'm not a common person. I like Ferraris, but I'm not crazy about Ferraris. Obviously, if I ever win a Ferrari, the first thing you'll see me selling it because I want the money, but not the car. I can sell the Ferrari and buy myself a nice, comfortable car and keep the rest, or buy myself a house. With those prices the Ferrari goes for, a house, maybe two houses. Who knows? Depends where. But going back to this beauty, what do you guys think about this car? Do you like Skoda? What do you think about Skoda's improvement throughout the years? I know Volkswagen bought them and they made a whole different brand out of it. So now they like on par with Volkswagen and other brands from Europe and the world. Okay, everyone, don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family, fanatics, cousin, your uncle that remembers the Skoda, with your cousin that told you those Skodas were bad, but they will never be represented in a scale model. Prove him wrong. Here's one for you. All right, everyone, take care of yourselves more than ever, as I always say, and goodbye.